Okay, boys and girls, we're back at it with some Proverbs. So yesterday we did adages and today we're doing Proverbs. And again, a proverb is kind of like a piece of advice. Obviously, when you look over these and you read these, I know there's probably glare up here on this one, but don't worry, you'll be able to see my writing. It kind of doesn't really make sense a little bit, so you need to know the deeper meaning. And you've probably heard a lot of these before. We're just going to go over them. We're going to go over the proverb and then see what the meaning is. So your first one is don't judge a book by its cover. You've probably definitely heard this one a lot, and its just meaning is don't judge others. Meaning you shouldn't judge somebody before you meet them by the way that they look. Let's say don't judge others by their looks. Let's see that. Because that's what it's really talking about. Don't look at somebody and just judge them based on what you see on that side. Get to know them before you make a decision. And again, like I said, you probably have heard that one before. The next one is don't count your chickens before they hatch. And that sounds kind of silly, but it's meaning like don't depend on something until it's certain. So again, don't depend on something unless or until it is certain. So you might say, oh, I got 100%. I know I got 100%. And somebody might say, well, don't count your chickens before, or don't count your chickens before they hatch. And it might be, well, don't say that and don't brag about it until you actually know. Absence makes the heart grow fonder, and then sometimes this is talking about if somebody moves away that you love, like a loved one moves away from you, and then you say it means that you feel more love for someone when you are apart. So that might mean just that, like, not that you love them more than you love people that are close to you, but that maybe you just feel more love them because you don't get to see them all the time, or you like long for them a little bit. An apple a day keeps the doctor away. You probably heard that one when you were maybe little, and that one just is meaning to stay healthy, stay or be healthy. So our second to last one, is actions speak louder than words, and you might have heard that. I know I use that one a lot sometimes here at school. It goes along with I can say something and say something and say something and say something, but if I don't change what I'm actually doing, it kind of loses its luster. So if I say, I won't do it again, and I keep doing it, I won't do it again, oh, I promise I won't do it this time, I won't do it again, but I don't actually change what I'm doing, kind of speaks a little bit about me. So this is just saying actions speak louder than words, is really just saying that someone's actions show who they really are. So for example, for you guys, if you have a friend that's being really, really mean to you over and over and over again, and they keep telling you that they're sorry and they'll be nice to you, and they keep telling you that you're sorry and they'll be nice to you, and they do this over and over again, but they don't actually change and be nice and share with you or be kind to you, it's probably speaking more about them than anything else. So kind of have to pick and choose our friends based on sometimes their actions more so than their words. A chain is as strong as its weakest link. This kind of talks about, you'll hear this about kind of in like sports teams and stuff like that. You are only as strong as your weakest player. So I'm going to write the team, or a team, is as strong as the weakest person. So again, that means that if you have a team and if you're on a team and you have a player that is not doing very well and they're not very coordinated, they're going to keep messing up, and you can only win if everybody as a team works together. So if that person is weak and doesn't know the footwork or the skills or the strategies, then you're not going to be a very strong team. So sometimes you look at this and you see it when coaches are telling you to maybe help other teammates out, maybe help them practice or help them be better so that your team can be stronger. So again, these are Proverbs. Again, Proverbs are pieces of advice. I think they're kind of giving really good advice. And again, you have to know kind of the meaning behind it to understand the context that it's coming from.